Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with a travel edition of Weekly Makeup Basket. So we are going to pull some products to take on just a little weekend getaway. I'm going to show you body skincare. I'm going to show you brushes, and then we'll also shop the stash for the makeup that we are going to take. So if you're curious to see what my travel-friendly makeup recommendations are, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright guys, so we will start off with skin and body care, which I have mostly in this body and in this bag, and some things sitting out to the side. So this bag actually came in a Ulta free with gift with samples in it about last October, early November, and I put it in my hallway closet that has like our linens and backup products, and the idea being, oh, I'll just pull out a sample at a time and work through them. Well, I forgot they were in there. So I put it in there probably like December, and it's now June, and I was cleaning stuff out and rearranging stuff, and I was like, oh yeah. Oops. Okay, anyways, so we're gonna, some of this are samples from the little sampler, and perfect timing on finding them actually. But the bag itself is just plastic, which I love for like this body care stuff, because if it spills, you can easily wipe it out, and it has a really pretty zebra print with a hot pink zipper. So I love the bag. I don't always keep the bags, but I find Ulta, when they do their $60 samplers that are free with purchase, they usually have them towards the end of the year. They're really great bags and great deals, especially if you're already going to put a purchase or an order in. So the first thing are hair shampoo and conditioner. So again, samples that came in that bag. Kendra Platinum. It is a shampoo and conditioner, and I used these last night for the first time just because I wasn't sure how I would like them, and I did really like them. They smell really nice, and I think that it's super easy travel. We're gonna go away for just a few nights, and we're driving there, so we could always buy something if we ran out of something, but it's just nice to kind of pack light if we can. So that's gonna be shampoo and conditioner, and honestly, I'll just let my hair air dry or braid it. We'll go hiking, we'll go to some restaurants, we'll walk around shopping, and then we'll lounge. So I don't know how often we'll actually like get cute and stuff, but I'll be prepared, but not with my hair. It's just gonna be natural for the most part. This trip is for our 2-year wedding anniversary. We go to the same cabin. We went there for the night we got married, our mini moon. Then we went for year 1, and we're going back for year 2. And we were gonna do 3 nights, but the place emailed and said that the people scheduled for the night after us had canceled, so they asked if we wanted to extend our stay at a discounted price, and I was like, well, what's the price? Like, that's a loaded question without throwing some numbers at me. And they said $100. So I was like, yep, we're staying 4 nights. That's great. So that's going to be shampoo, conditioner, and that'll basically be it for hair. As far as skincare, this was, again, a little sample in that thing, the Honey Jarrett Clean Whip Cleanser. Again, I used this the other day just to see if I would like it, and I did really like it. It lathers really well. And it creates a foam, which it does say on the back that it creates a foam, so you want to lather until that foam is created. And my face felt really clean after, and this is a good size to travel with. So that's what I'm going to clean my face with. And then I'm going to take micellar water. This is from Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water. I watched someone on TikTok named Ash Adventures. Do you guys watch her TikTok? She calls this miscellaneous water. I'm like, I need to start calling it that. That's really funny. I have a jumbo one, so I'm gonna see if I can take the cap off, but honestly, that might be enough for removing makeup for a few days. So that's gonna be the makeup remover. All right, and then morning moisturizer is gonna be my La Roche-Posay double repair primer, face moisturizer. This says broad spectrum, SPF 30. I've been using this for a while. This is actually my second one, so I'm definitely gonna take that. And then for night moisturizing. This is Sunday Riley CEO Vitamin C Rich Hydration Cream, and I used this for the first time yesterday, and I really liked it, and it made my skin pretty smooth, and I like the smell that's in it. Very citrusy. So that will be the PM moisturizer, and I'm not gonna take like under eye cream or anything like that. It's just a few nights. I'd rather just pack light. But I am taking some sheet masks. These came in the sampler as well. So Pure Leaf Green Tea Vitamin C Brightening Sheet Mask. And then there is the Shame, I think is how you say it, Natural Shea Butter Sheet Mask. I figured my husband and I could both do one, have a little pamper moment. So I'm going to take both of those. I think sheet mask and overnight mask are my favorite compared to just traditional masks that you have to put on and wait and then wash them off. And then as far as body care goes, I have recently picked up this Aveeno. This is Stress Relief Body Wash, Calms and Relaxes. My husband and I both like using this, so we'll take it for the both of us. And we got the bigger size from CVS. We had a coupon, so ended up just picking this up for, I don't know, $7 or something like that. So we will take that for a body wash. And then we'll take CeraVe Moisturizing Cream for normal to dry skin. I love this moisturizer, so we will take that to have for moisturizer. So I'll have to play, see if I can get it all to fit. It might not all fit, but I think we can make it work between this and the makeup basket. So that's going to be everything for body and skincare. And then nails, I do need to do my nails before I go. I don't have anything on them. So I'm going to do the Sally Hansen Insta Dry. The color is 510 Gain Momentum, which looks like this. It's such a pretty color. And the color is 510. And I actually, I've had these forever, like a year and a half. My friends were selling Color Street, or maybe they still are. So they sent little samples, and I had never tried them because I just wasn't really getting into them. But I watched Melissa from HKitty11, and she sells Color Street, so she's always talking about them. And I was like, you know what? I have those little samples I should try, but I want to do like accent nails like on my ring fingers, and I thought this color combo would look really nice because these have little specks of blue, not necessarily mint in them. So I think that combo would be really nice. And I'm trying to like space out my nails so they look the best for 5 days if I use my Orally top and bottom coat in this brand, the Sally Hansen Insta Dry. So I'm like, okay, what day should I do it so they look great and they're not like falling apart? So I'm going to do them in a couple of days, and I have that already picked out. Alright, before we dive into, Alright, before we move into the makeup, I just want to show you the case that I'm taking. This will be linked down below. I think it's always linked. I'll have to double check. But this is from Amazon. I think I paid about $20 for it, and you can get a lot of different designs for it. But I love that these just coincidentally match. Like, how cute is that? Okay. But they have really cute designs if you want something that's just not plain. But what I love about it is it's solid. Like, what is that? I don't know. It's like this foam stuff around the edge of it. I've had this one for years, so I can give you a full review. It's great. I've checked it luggage with my makeup. I've traveled with it. This plastic barrier with the foam makes it super sturdy, that this isn't going to break or anything like that. I love that it has a zipper. You can throw stuff in the side. What I usually throw in the side is I have this Mary Kay mirror. It's a travel mirror. I had gotten this for like a Secret Santa a few years ago when I was working in education, but it has a mirror and you just pop it into like the tray and then you can adjust it. If you like have had Mary Kay parties or gone to them, this is like what they give you to play with the products. So love having this for travel, and I just actually store it in here at all times so I remember to take it. And then it just slides right in, and then I can zip it up, and it's still protected, but it's also very easy to grab. Has a brush container, which I will show you what brushes I picked out. And then it has all these little pieces, so you can take them all out if you want and just have like this really big open space, or you can divide them up depending on like how big your products are and what the size is. They just kind of slide in, like you have one longer one, and then you have like a couple like medium size ones, and then you have a few of these smaller ones. So we'll divide it out after we figure out what products to take. But I did go ahead and pick some brushes. You guys are always asking me like my recommended makeup brushes, so I really need to clean a lot of them. So maybe once I've done that, I can make a dedicated video to it. But I just pulled out a couple of random ones. I basically always like to have like a fluffier brush, a pointed brush, a fluffier but smaller brush, and just a backup of the fluffier, smaller, and then something I could like stamp eyeliner on. So this is an e.l.f. brush. This is the actually for concealer, but it's great for like blending out eyeshadow. The pointed one is nice for like getting in the crease, especially if you want to smoke out like a darker color. These two fluffier ones are great for like crease colors. I usually just stamp colors on with my finger for like lid. And then these are nice to kind of smudge under the eyes or to do a little bit of liner. So those are going to be the brushes. Not very many. Like I said, I probably won't do my makeup that often, but it'll be nice to have some options. And then I'll just go ahead and throw them in here. Ooh, come on, little guy. So they'll all fit right there. And then I just pulled a few face brushes. A couple I need to wash. These two are dirty, but I'll wash them up before we go. So again, not very many brushes, but I like to have one that is for highlighter. So I have this Morphe one that I'll use for highlighter. I like to have one for bronzer, and I really like, this is actually a blush brush from Real Techniques, but it's nice for bronzer, so I'll have that. Then I like to have a blush brush. I'll use this Wet n Wild. This is actually a contour brush, but I do like putting my blush on with it. Again, needs to be washed. Then I like to have an all-over powder brush to you know, put loose setting powder on or whatever we end up pulling. And this is a Sigma large powder, F30, so we'll pull that. Then I like to have one just to do like a final like blending if needed. This is Old School Makeup Academy MUA Professional. I bought this like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago because Casey Holmes was obsessed with it. It's a stippling brush I got from CVS. I got it because of her, and I never actually use it that much, but I think that will be great to use. And then I have this Luxie tapered highlight brush. Again, I need to wash it, but this will be good for under eye powder. So yeah, not a lot of large brushes either, but you know, you need something for everything, and for quick makeup this would be the perfect selection. So again, just gonna put this in. Oh yeah, I forgot the large ones don't fit in here. I'm like, why don't I always put brushes in here? Does that one fit? Okay, so the Sigma one works. Does this Makeup Academy one? She don't want to fit. Okay, so we'll either switch it out or just throw it in the bottom. But that is going to be our makeup brushes. So let me turn you around and we will pick makeup. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm just going to hold the camera so hopefully we don't get too shaky. But there's little Morty. He is always close. We just trimmed him up and gave him a bath yesterday. So he's feeling cute today. Alright, so I think it's going to be best if we just do it in the order that we apply it. And the products that I pulled in last week's makeup basket, I still have those out, and I'll use those for the next week while I'm here. So I'll have them for 2 weeks total. So these are completely separate from those products. So, alright, so here we have primers and foundations. And I try to be, I guess, careful with like glass versus non-glass. So this is new. This is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. We are going to go ahead and grab that to use for primer. Okay, adjusted the coloring a little bit. I really wish I had L'Oreal Pro Glow. That's my favorite one for summer and travel. and all of that, and I just don't have it on hand. I might end up picking it up on this trip, honestly. I've been eyeing it, and I'm like, no girl, you got like so much, but I might, we'll see. But I will go with this one. I did just pull it recently. This is the Covergirl Trublin Hydrating Foundation. This one is an L2, which is the classic Ivory. And I love this one because this also absorbs well into the skin with no problem. And I will take a sponge, beauty sponge, to apply it. So I think that will be a great option. And it is glass, but it's like heavier duty glass, so I think we'll be okay. So we have our primer, our foundation. Let's go over here for concealer. I think I want to pull, I really like this one. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, and mine is in C3. This is a really nice concealer, so we'll grab that. And then to set everything, I think actually last year is when I got this powder on the same trip. There's a CVS right next to the cabin that we stay at, so anytime we forget something or we just have like a craving for something, we'll go there. And you know, I gotta browse the aisles. So this is the CoverGirl Advanced Radiant Powder. And I did get this last year. I'm just remembering now because I remember trying it there for the first time. I like to use this for my under powder. No, for my under eyes. I love to use this for setting my face and also as a finish. And this one is in 110, which is creamy natural. And again, I did just also use this recently, so a couple of repeats. Oh, and I do want to take this. This is the It Celebration Foundation and Illumination. Mine is in light, and this is from It Cosmetics. And I really love having a powder foundation on hand for days that I just don't necessarily feel like doing the whole thing being a full face of makeup, but I still want some coverage and something light on my face. So I'll do like concealer, this, and highlight and blush, and like call it a day. Throw on some mascara and brow gel. So I really want to make sure that I take that, and that's also nice to put over actual foundation to get a fuller coverage. So we will grab that out. Actually, I think I can tell you guys a couple of more things that I got on this trip each year as far as makeup goes. So the first year we went, I got these two bronzers from Milani, and they're the same thing from the same line. They're just different colors. So I'm going to pull 02. So this is the Milani Silky Matte Sun-Kissed Bronzer. So 02 is this color, and it's a little bit darker, but it is more of that like sun-kissed type of color, which I love. So we'll actually just pull this for the bronzer. Oops. Sorry, Morty. He like landed right here. But I did get the one in Silky Matte 01 Sunlight as well when I went. But I think one bronzer will be enough. So that was what we got the first year we went. And then the second year, I got this CoverGirl powder. And I got something else that I'll remember when I see it, okay? Okay, and then as far as blush goes, I think I might actually just want to take a blush and highlight palette. Or I could just take my Halo. I really like this one. I recently got from Wet n Wild, but I have other options. Like I have the cheek leaders. What is this one? See, I don't think I love Tickle as a highlight, so this I would still have to take like another highlight with. Okay, let's take this. I had recently hauled this. This is the Wet n Wild Highlight Bling Hello Halo Blush and Highlighter. Love this one so much. I used it in a recent Get Ready With Me, the latest one on my channel. So you can check that out if you would like. Honestly, I think that might be good. I'm looking at these Project Pan items and I think I might just pass along. I don't know. Do I just want one blush and highlight? I kind of want to be simple, but then I kind of like know that I love options. So let's just look what's in here. Do you know what we should take, guys? I think we should take this in addition to everything we pulled, which is the Catrice California in a box. And I like that this has everything. I love this in general, but I think this would be a great option if I just want an even quicker makeup option, especially if I did like the concealer, the powder, foundation, and this. That would be such like an easy makeup look. So we'll actually grab this out. Okay, this was one of the things that I got the first year I went. They don't have a Sephora there, but I ordered it online while I was there. You see? So I had gotten that, the bronzers. I think that might have been it the first year. Then the second year was, I think, lipsticks. Those brighter lipsticks that I have that I talked about in last week's basket. And then this Covergirl powder. I should go back and watch that video and see exactly what I got. But we will put these back. And then lips. I think what I want to do for lips, I want to pull a couple of glosses and a couple of matte lipsticks. I think would be ideal. So let's grab out this L'Oreal Lifter Gloss, and this one is in 006 Reef, and I just recently got the clear one as well. So I think that will be a great gloss option. I also want to take, I was thinking that one, but I might skip. Ooh, let's take this liquid lip. This is the Too Faced Melted Matte. This is a brighter color, and this one is called Feeling Myself. I think this would be a pretty like spring, late spring, early summer color. So we'll grab that. And then this is a more neutral color, which is Bare Minerals, and it is in Honesty. I'll swatch these here in a moment for you guys. Yeah, I think one lipstick, one gloss, one liquid lip will be great. Actually, let's grab this one. I haven't grabbed this one in a while. This is Milani Lip Gloss in 130 Teen Spirit. These are a great formula. The Ludicrous, I believe is how you say it. So 2 lip glosses, a liquid lip, and a lipstick. So we're doing pretty good here for products. So just a quick overview. We did a duo and a palette for these top products. We have our primer, foundation, we skipped Project Pan, we looked through face palettes, skipped loose eyeshadows, we went through lips, concealers, more powders. Actually, I totally forgot that I have these primers. Let's take one of these instead of the Marshmallow Primer. So let's put back the NYX Marshmallow Primer and take one of these samples. I do like using the It Cosmetics Primer. This is an oil-free makeup gripping primer. So we'll grab this and actually put back the NYX one. I'll just sit it right there for now. Cool. All right. Travel friendly. We love that. We went through that. Now we are just down to palettes. I like to choose a palette that is easy to travel with, but if it broke, I would not be heartbroken. Let's pull one of these, I think, ColourPop. This would be a pretty one to take. This is the ColourPop Nude Mood. Definitely would get a lot of more natural makeup looks out of it. So I think we should pull that one and then maybe take the Ornate yeah, because then we could get some like spicier pops of color, a little bit deeper of a look. And I think those two would be nice. Oftentimes the one that I take is back here. This is one from Tarte. I really do like this one, the Man-Eater palette. The thing is, I can use it on for a week for a weekly makeup basket or like a shorter trip, but because it's so neutral, I find myself getting pretty bored with it pretty easily. But since I always take it, I think we'll just stick to these two color pops because they're not ones that I typically gravitate towards, and they are a little bit newer in my collection. So I think that will be good. So we have the palettes will fit in like this. We love that. And then we could take another divider, like for things that have like room. Alright, I like for things that have room, not be super compact, but again, have space to thrive. Alright, we'll do these products here, and I think the lip products, maybe. Maybe not. Need one of the smaller ones. Okay, so we put one of the smaller ones in for compacts. Will they all fit? Okay, she's gonna go there. And then I think the lips will fit nicely in the back here. And I grabbed the clear lifter gloss from L'Oreal. And I was going to swatch things, don't worry. I won't forget. I hope I won't forget. And then I have these eye products here that I'll talk about in a second. And then for spray, we're going to go in with the Milani. This is the Fruit Fetish spray. This one is in Dragon Fruit Peach. Perfect. And then okay, I'm gonna actually grab a smaller brush to set everything with. This needs to be washed, but we'll just switch it out for this. This is just a brush that came in a Target holiday set, I don't know, a couple years ago. But it will fit really nicely in here, and I like to use that one to kind of buff out my face. So and I'm also going to take out the Sigma one. It's a little too big, so the longer brushes don't do very well in here, but these like normal size ones do fine. So that is what they look like. Oops. So that's what they look like, Velcro shut. These extra dividers and this bag that I'm not going to take, we'll just put them inside each other, be done, put them to the side. Well, I like to store it all together like once I get home. So let's go ahead and swatch these products. Okay, so I did grab the Too Faced Chocolate Brownie in Taupe. This is a brow pencil, and the Gimme Brow, and mine is in 03. So those will be my brow products. I did grab the Wet n Wild. This is the retractable. Oh, no, I didn't mean to grab the brow pencil. I meant to grab this Wet n Wild liner. This one is breakup proof, waterproof, retractable eyeliner in black. And then for mascara, we'll use the Superhero by It Cosmetics. Okay, It Cosmetics got a lot of play in here. Love that for us. So I'm not going to swatch these bigger palettes, but we do have the Catrice California in a box, the ColourPop Nude Mood, and the ColourPop Ornate. And then the Hello Halo Highlight Bling. This highlight is very similar to Cookie by Benefit. It's just a really pretty blinding highlight. And then this is kind of a peachier highlight that still has a little bit of sheen to it. So these are really pretty, they're not natural, but they're like still appealing to the eye. So I am going to use those. We'll put all this back. As far as the Covergirl, alright, the Covergirl True Blend and Classic Ivory. This is a pretty good match for me currently. It blends out really nicely into my face, and it looks a little bit light in the swatch, but once it's all over my face and blended in, it looks really nice. I love this Milani Fruit Fetish line in general, but especially the setting sprays. And then the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate in C3. This line is a little bit harder to color match in. I feel like it runs a little bit pinkier. As you can see, like this definitely looks more pink and this looks more yellow. But again, both products do look nice on my face once everything is blended out. And I don't think I need to swatch the primer, but that is a nice primer. I've only had that little sample size. The full size is obviously a little bit expensive because it's It Cosmetics, but if I saw it on sale, I would definitely consider purchasing it. Alright, for the compacts, I am not going to swatch the two face powders, but we'll look at the bronzer. Again, this is the Milani Sunkiss Silky Matte. I really like Milani's products. This is pretty easy to blend. Such a great summer color. I find I can't wear this one as much like in winter. It looks just a little odd, so I'll wear the lighter one. But once I have a little sheen to my face and it's kind of more expected to like have heavy bronzer in the summer, or I guess more acceptable, I will definitely go wild during the summer with it. Will this fit here? Oh my gosh. Okay. We're fine. We'll be fine. It's fine. Alright, and then for the lips, I have these two L'Oreal lifters. So this one I'm going to end up putting in my gym bag because I'm going to create a little gym travel bag of makeup. I'll do that with you guys maybe in the next weekly makeup basket. But this one is in 100 Pearl, and this one is in 06 Reef. Yeah. So these are nice formulas. They're not long lasting by any means, but they are a nice formula on the lips. They are a little bit of a thicker formula. They have a beautiful sheen to them. I would just say they're like a true gloss. Outside of Buxom, most glosses don't really last that long on the lips. Oops, I kind of mixed those two together. Okay. Perfect. Again, the clear is what I have on in the beginning of the video, so it's like a little sheen, just what you want from a clear gloss. And then this Reef color is just a very like neutral color. I love Milani. This formula, again, very good. It's like a thicker pigmented formula, and this one is in Teen Spirit. So you can see like this has significantly more pigment than the L'Oreal ones. They wear really nice on the lips. Again, not super high coverage, or I'm sorry, high wearing. But again, it's a gloss. What do you expect? I do really like these e.l.f. Red or Dyed Lip Balms. Mine's in Mighty Mint. Yeah, they're nice. They're super thick. I think they'd be nice to go to sleep in. I put it on before I do my makeup, so my lips are nice and moisturized by the time we get to the lip products. So I'm going to take that. Here is that Feeling Myself color, Too Faced Melted Matte. I love this formula. I actually, I need to do a video for you guys of products that I love but are old and I need to repurchase. I love this color. Again, super spring, summer. So we will take this. Have like, if you do like a kind of a bronzed look but very like neutral, throw this on. Super pretty. And then last we have Bare Minerals, and this one is in Honesty, and this is just like a very traditional color, very moisturizing, easy to wear, no fuss. So that's, I guess they all are kind of in the same color family. Look at that. Alright, so those are all the lips that we are taking. That is all of the makeup that we're taking. And again, we have the face and body care to the side. I'm gonna get them all in, don't you worry. But thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for being a part of this travel edition of makeup. Let me know in the comments down below what makeup you like to travel with. Do you have go-to products, or do you just switch it up every time? Let me know. I hope you are all well. Please subscribe if you're new. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye!